Today, I'm diving into the world of The Witcher to find out the one thing every fan needs to know before binging the Netflix series. The Witcher series has been a global phenomenon, captivating audiences with its rich fantasy world, complex characters, and epic storylines. With the Netflix adaptation finally here, fans of the books and games are eagerly anticipating the live-action take on their beloved franchise. One of the biggest challenges fans face when transitioning from the books and games to the Netflix series is the potential deviations in character arcs and storylines. We've all been there, invested in a particular storyline or character development, only to find out that the adaptation takes a completely different direction. This can be jarring, to say the least. For instance, the books provide a deep dive into the inner workings of the continent, its politics, and the world's history. The games, on the other hand, focus more on the action and combat, with the story unfolding through cinematics and dialogue. The Netflix series, however, takes a more hybrid approach, combining elements from both. This can lead to some significant differences in how the story is told and the characters are developed. Another challenge is the risk of spoilers. If you've read the books or played the games, you already know what's going to happen, which can take away from the excitement and suspense of the Netflix series. This can be particularly frustrating for fans who are attached to specific characters or plotlines, only to see them altered or omitted in the adaptation. The Netflix series also has to cater to a wider audience, which means toning down some of the more graphic content and mature themes present in the books and games. This can be a delicate balance, as the series needs to stay true to the spirit of The Witcher while still being accessible to new viewers. The Netflix series takes a lot of creative liberties with the source material, and some of these changes have a significant impact on the story. One of the most notable differences is the timeline. The books and games follow a more linear narrative, whereas the Netflix series jumps back and forth between different time periods. This can be confusing for fans who are used to a specific chronology. Another key difference is the character of Ciri. In the books, she's a central figure, and her storyline is deeply intertwined with Geralt's. In the Netflix series, however, her character takes a backseat, and her storyline is more of a slow burn. This can be disappointing for fans who are invested in her character development. The Netflix series also expands on the continent's mythology and world building, introducing new characters and plotlines that aren't present in the books or games. This can be both exciting and overwhelming for fans, as it adds a new layer of complexity to the story. Perhaps the most significant departure from the original lore is the origin story of the Witchers. In the books and games, Witchers are mutated humans, trained from a young age to hunt monsters. In the Netflix series, however, their origin is tied to the elves and the ancient magic that created them. This change has major implications for the world of The Witcher and raises questions about the nature of the continent and its inhabitants. Before you dive into the Netflix series, it's essential to understand these changes and how they impact the story. By acknowledging these differences, you can fully appreciate the new take on the Witcher universe and enjoy the ride without being bogged down by expectations. So, what do you think about these changes? Do you think they enhance or detract from the Witcher experience? Let me know in the comments, and if you're interested in a deeper dive into character analysis in the Witcher universe, be sure to check out my next video.